ASEAN. You've probably heard the name, but don't really know what it is? Well, stick with me. That warm, laid-back paradise on earth? For many Koreans, just hearing the word Southeast Asia brings that exact image to mind. Each year, about 10 million people travel back and forth between the two. Today, ASEAN is a rising star in the global market. Young, dynamic, rich in resources, and constantly on the rise. It's actually all around us and closer to your everyday life than you think. Let me break it down for you. Who am I, you ask? Well, I am Ahn Hyun-mo, TV host, interpreter, and former news reporter based in Korea. My relationship with ASEAN began 7 years ago, back in 2019, when I emceed the ASEAN-Korea Startup Expo. I still remember being so surprised by the fascinating, successful stories of ASEAN startups that I hadn't been aware of before. It's a true honor to have this opportunity to introduce ASEAN to you all once again. Please stay with us until the very end. By the end of this video, you will fall in love with ASEAN and just maybe a little bit with me too. Shall we get started? Ever feel like dropping everything and just taking off? Perhaps you already have a place in mind. Could it be Southeast Asia? That warm, laid-back paradise on earth? For many Koreans, just hearing the word Southeast Asia brings that exact image to mind. So what about ASEAN? Think it's just a typo for Asian? Whoa. Big mistake. You have most likely seen it pop up in the news like ASEAN-Korea Summit or ASEAN Summit. Some of you might be thinking, hey, I kind of know what it is. Isn't ASEAN basically just Southeast Asia? Okay, close enough, but let's clear things up a bit. First off, Asia is the largest continent on Earth, both in size and population. It's also where Africa and Europe come together. Now, if we break down this massive continent by region, North, South, East, and West, we get North Asia, East Asia, Southeast Asia, Central Asia, South Asia, and West Asia. Where's Korea? It's part of East Asia, right alongside China and Japan. And now, Southeast Asia, it's made up of 11 countries located in the southeastern part of the Asian continent. So then, what exactly is ASEAN? It stands for the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Literally, just like it sounds. It's a regional intergovernmental organization made up of 10 countries out of the 11 in Southeast Asia, everyone except Timor-Leste. ASEAN was founded in 1967 through what's known as the Bangkok Declaration. It started with just 5 countries: Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand, and it's been growing ever since. Today, ASEAN is a rising star in the global market, young, dynamic, rich in resources, and constantly on the rise. Southeast Asia is home to over 685 million people, being the world's third most populous region among them. Indonesia has a population of around 278 million, making the world's fourth most populous country, following India, China, and the United States. And get this, it's a young population. On average, they're more than 10 years younger than people in Korea. So how are things between ASEAN and Korea? Don't worry, they're super nice. Korea's been working with ASEAN since 1989, increasingly building stronger policies, meetings, and cultural ties, especially through the Korean wave. Each year, about 10 million people travel back and forth between the two. Pretty amazing, right? It's called ASEAN Week, a vibrant celebration of culture from all 10 ASEAN member states. ASEAN Week first kicked off in 2019 by the ASEAN Korea Center, also known as AKC, to celebrate the 30th anniversary of ASEAN-Korea relations. The ASEAN Week brings together the art, food, and fashion of all 10 ASEAN member states. Everything in one place. And guess what? It now takes place every year, so you definitely don't want to miss it. Oh, some fresh news has just arrived. This year's ASEAN Week, just like last year, is scheduled to be held in November. You can stay updated by following the AKC's official Instagram account. Can't wait for the next ASEAN Week in November? No worries. Actually, you can experience a taste of ASEAN right here in Seoul. First up, Hannam-dong in Yongsan District. K-pop royalty, K-beauty, fashion hotspots, you name it. It's also a total magnet for ASEAN Gen-Z travelers and one of Seoul's hottest tourist spots right now. So next time you're in Hannam-dong, don't just shop and leave. There's so much more to explore. You'll find Thailand, Laos PDR, and Myanmar all right here. No kidding. This area is home to several ASEAN embassies, and the street is known as the ASEAN Embassy Street. The atmosphere? Super chill and totally different from the usual city buzz. It's hard to believe you're still in the middle of Seoul, but that's not all. If you ever run into an emergency while traveling, your country's embassy can be a huge help. So yeah, definitely a good thing to keep in mind. Just an hour outside of Seoul, you'll find a peaceful escape into nature with a touch of ASEAN. It's called the National ASEAN Forest Recreation Center. This place is one of the most accessible nature retreats near the capital, and it was created to promote friendship between ASEAN and Korea, while also supporting harmony with the country's multicultural communities. So what makes this place so special when it comes to ASEAN? Let's start with the accommodations. You see the style? They're inspired by traditional houses from all 10 ASEAN member states. Didn't book a room? Forgot to book a room? No problem. You can still stroll around, breathe in the fresh air, and just take it slow. Right in front of each guest house, you'll find symbolic sculptures from each country, a fun little scavenger hunt, and absolutely free. Try on some traditional ASEAN outfits and snap a few pics. You might just feel like you've traveled to a whole other country right in the middle of your trip to Korea. Ready to head a bit farther out? Welcome to Busan, Korea's second largest city with a totally different vibe from Seoul. Busan 아이가. There's so much to eat, see, and do here, but if you stop by the ASEAN Culture House, it'll take your trip to the next level. Isn't the building itself just stunning? The inspiration came from traditional tropical houses from the ASEAN region, with an open layout stretching from the first to the third floor, perfect for photos too. One of the highlights here is the ASEAN Market, opening every year. It first opened during the pandemic as a way to ease people's longing for Southeast Asian travel, and has since grown into a beloved local festival in Busan. Additionally, there's an honorary road in Busan called ASEAN-ro. This road was designated to celebrate the ASEAN-Korea Commemorative Summit held in 2019. As the name of the road will be used until 2029, those passing through this area are encouraged to take a look. Ready to cross the sea? If you are an ASEAN traveler who's been to Korea a few times already, chances are you've dreamed of visiting Jeju Island. If you're a young Korean, chances are you've dreamed of walking the famous Jeju Ole Trail at least once. And guess what? ASEAN has found a place there too. Ole Trail Route number 8, with its breathtaking ocean views, has been renamed Jeju Ole Trail 8 Route, ASEAN-Korea Ole, in November 2024. The entire 20-kilometer trail takes around 4 to more hours to complete. It's a long route, sure, but you don't have to walk the whole thing. Even a short stroll will leave you completely mesmerized by the beautiful scenery around you, such as Jusan Cliff. Need a break while walking the Ole Trail? Come on over. This is an exhibition where Jeju's local culture and the rich traditions of all 10 ASEAN member states blend together as one. It's Jeju ASEAN Hall, located in the International Peace Center, and was launched in 2022. And that was your crash course on ASEAN and Korea. Compact, sweet, and to the point. So, what do you think? Feeling intrigued? Then stick around because there's so much more to find out in the ASEAN-Korea story. And it's only going to get deeper and more exciting from here.